The water may be gone, but for the residents here in Mabi town, the flood's destructive power has left a permanent scar on their community. In this area, most of the homes and the possessions in them were destroyed. Koichi Kawata was a teacher for decades. He only retired this year. Now the 75-year-old faces the challenge of rebuilding his home and his life.
I threw away all my belongings. I no longer have anything. I threw away everything. I had my school documents, books. I threw away everything and I've become zero.
One of his relatives died in the disaster and his son's neighbouring home was destroyed as well.
It's as if heaven and hell have been overturned.
At the edge of the town, a temporary dump of broken furniture, rubbish and white goods is growing by the minute.
To give you some sense of the scale of the destruction, I'm about 180 centimetres tall and this pile is well above my head. It stretches all the way down that road as far as the eye can see. And remember, this is just one city in one prefecture.
And as the giant pile grows, so too does its odour. The festering rubbish is starting to smell. It's 36 degrees here today.
About 10 people are working at the house and a few of them got heat stroke, saying their hands have become numb. It's very tough.
In nearby Shimabara, the heat is adding to the pressure on residents and emergency workers. This young man was so badly affected by the conditions, he had to be taken to hospital. He was just one of 150 people who suffered from heat stroke. The clean-up has been especially difficult in this town. In the middle of the flood emergency, an explosion at a nearby aluminium factory sent boulders flying through the air, shredding rooftops and walls.
There was an explosion and we didn't know what happened in the beginning. Somebody said it was an earthquake and another person said it was thunder.
The shrapnel from the explosion has compounded the damage caused by floodwaters and shattered the morale of those left behind.
Without thinking, I suddenly started crying as I felt so sad. I lost strength in my knees and I couldn't help myself.
For many, the question is how and whether to rebuild. For some, it may be easier to move elsewhere, causing even more damage to this devastated region. Jake Sturmer, ABC News, Okayama.